Hello, space engineers. Welcome back to another episode of ProtoTech Quest, where we try and get on without our friend, Mozo. Yep, let's have a moment of silence. So there's several things we want to do this episode. One, we want to validate that our communication satellite works and we can talk to Mozo down on the surface, or at least check in on him. Then I have some user requests that I want to try and take care of. So one of my viewers, John Cassidy, mentioned that I should put another drill here at this joint so that I don't have to keep digging out my drill hole, and that sounds like a great idea, so we're gonna probably do that. Also, it's been brought to my attention that my pooper system, my waste ejection system for the ship is not good. It's lacking in a variety of ways, one of which is that in here I have an obnoxious amount of stuff I don't need. Gravel. I'm carrying around 610,000 kilograms of gravel. So it would be nice if we could get rid of that. So I'm going to build a ejection system today. And then we are gonna take care of some more stuff, like maybe build a few more jump drives, and we're gonna go check out an unidentified signal. We don't really have any, that's weird, those, oh, the thrusters. See, these thrusters got, I'm just not very good at flying and not wrecking, so I, tore those thrusters off by accident. When I put them back on, I didn't put them in the proper group to be turned off. Oh yeah, I don't need these lights in here. Yeah, so, you know, this is pretty great. I don't know if I'm going to turn the lights up, or if this is it. I don't know. This is definitely what Mozo likes. But he's not here, so I don't know. Yeah, so we don't have any, combat ships. We just have, I mean, we did make some, this is a combat ship, but it's an Atmo ship, so it doesn't really work out here in space. So we are probably going to print off some kind of drone or fighter craft or something from the printer over here and use that to check out an unidentified signal. So the very first thing I want to do here is talk about this business. This guy was set up to be turned on, have these antennas turned on with action relays. But the test that I ran right on Planet apparently wasn't a good test, because when I came up here and tried it, it didn't work. But what I've found out, the important business here is just that these laser antennas, they need to not be constantly drawing a gazillion watts of power. I've set the ranges up to 25,000 kilometers because I don't think I'm going to go farther away than that. And this one, so I've got an inbound and outbound antenna, one on each side. One points towards the rest of the planets, one points away from the rest of the planets. And I've never used these before, and what I've learned is if I want to save power on this thing, it's currently connected, I can just hit idle on it, and then it's not connected anymore. And then we can just reconnect. So when it's not connected, it's only using 100 watts, so it's not really using any power, so it really just doesn't matter. If we go over here, it's Ukumachi. Let's turn off our antenna. So we got a big antenna. We'll turn, oh, well, its broadcast radius is 10. That's effectively off. Okay, let me change that to 20,000 and just turn it off. So theoretically, I should be able to just connect from here. Right. Yeah, I connected. Okay. So we can look at the CommSat on Titan, and we can also look at Mozo's beach house. The CommSat talks to the beach house with an antenna, like a regular antenna. The laser antenna is just to talk to the Gumachi. So we can go and look in here and see how our buddy is doing. Well, he's still there. And as you can see, I've put a big round of heavy cheese on the counter to try and entice him to come out, but he hasn't come out yet. So let's look at the refinery. Oh yeah, the lights are all off. Well, that's good. That's a good sign. The refinery is currently running. The refinery is working on uranium. So let's see here. So we've refined some platinum and some of the uranium, so that's great. Some cobalt. And it's just going to keep working away. So, I mean, theoretically, like, we could just, like, leave now and talk to Mozo. It's still connected, so. Rotate the ship to make it a little more easier to be connected. Oh yeah, so right. So I'm turning this ship around because the laser antennas on the ship are just on the prow here. So you can see this one is looking at that antenna. So we're going to head this thing towards, I don't know, whatever that planet is, Mars. Just a little bit and watch the antenna be connected. All right, let's see. How's that laser antenna doing? Look at that. $1 meter, 1 watt. And that's just like at max range. So I should be able to talk to him whenever I need to. Although I probably didn't give him very good directions because my turning on the button is not a good direction. Like, so I guess I left the wrong directions on the LCD for him. Oh yeah, one of the other things that I did, right. One of the things that I've been doing when you guys are not here is I did some more trade contracts, so we're getting close to being friends. And that changed, you know, that improved reputations with other things. Some of them anyways. So some of these are negative as a result of all my trading, which means I would like to do some piracy at some point if I can ever get myself a real combat ship. I'm going to work on, before we actually go and really do anything else, I'm going to work on quest by John Cassidy 2298. which is to tear this piston out and put a drill in there. I'm a little worried because I think it's going to misalign this a little bit. So we might not dig a completely straight hole. But it probably won't matter because it'll come out the same way it went in. And putting a drill here really might make it better. I don't know. We'll see. But it might. So we're going to get the tug out. We're going to grab a hold of this. Basically, grab a hold of this. Right. Okay, so to do this, I need to just cut this piston off. This piston head and this light.
Inventory full.
Now, there's lots of ways to do this, and I don't really know what the best way is. But I have a suspicion. The idea is that I'm going to have a pipe coming out here. And then I'm going to have another pipe here. Can connect things to. We're going to put a drill here. I don't know if this is exactly what John was suggesting. But, I mean, you know, maybe that'll work. I don't know. I kind of feel like it really ought to be another subgrid setup, quite honestly. I mean, this is really simple, but like, is this part gonna have a problem? Probably. Okay, so let's put a hinge on here. We're just going to lock this. It doesn't ever need to move. I'm just going to build a couple of drills and things on here. Well, that is the basic setup. Now, these things need to be merged together with merge blocks. So let's try that. Show. Let's put one here. And let's put one there. Why not? Huh. Okay. Can I put one there? And can I put one here? Yes. Okay. Okay, so if I turn this on, what is going to happen? I guess everything is going to be okay. So I should be able to grind these off now. So I'm going to weld all this up, and I'm going to greeble it. And come back when I am done. So, here's to you, John. Thanks for watching the show, and thanks for the great idea. Okay, I'm just welding this up. I put some just some decorative stuff on here. It makes it look a little beefier, you know. I mean, it does make it. I guess it makes it a little bit. It makes it a little bit stronger. Like it could take a little bit of punishment, but it's mostly just there because I wanted to make it look neat. No other reason. Actually, I might hide a light in here. So let's get the light. I really like the inset lights a lot. Okay, so this is the new attachment for the drill. It's just ever so slightly off. I don't know if you can see the hinges there. It's just ever so slightly off. So it won't go straight down, but I'm excited to try that out. Woo-hoo. Next thing that we're going to do here, the other thing John was asking about, is creating some kind of a waste ejection system, which I desperately need. My idea is that these three containers, something spawned in. My idea is that these three containers need to have direct access to the ejection system. So I need a line from each one of them to the ejection system. And then somewhere in the side of the hull here, there's going to be a place where we eject all that stuff. So I'm going to work on this part of the hull for a little bit. Because I would like, I don't know, are we going to eject out the back, or are we going to eject? See, if we eject right here, I mean, this is a good spot for it, right? But I'm worried that we're just going to pick things back up at the drill that we eject, so I'd rather not dump it here. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. And as part of that process, I probably will remove those big thrusters. Because I need to get rid of them. They're in my way over here. I can't build my blast wall here because this guy's in the way. So I can't put my heavy armor blocks in here to protect the jump drives. So I'm going to get rid of this so that I can do that. Let's put the tug away. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Well. Great. Wow. Okay. Do we even have a projector on this thing? No, of course not. Okay, so I need a projector on here so I can fix my screw up. Man, that was really sucky. I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to do today, and now I gotta repair this thing. Just trying to act like I knew what I was doing. Like I knew where the bottom of this ship was, and apparently I didn't. So, yeah. Oh, I don't actually have a blueprint of it. Well, great. Okay. guess I'll just be placing these by hand. Okay, let's get this welded up. Come on, welders. Make everything better. That was it, huh? Okay, guess that is it. Okay. Great, we got that fixed. Let's put the sucker away. Wrecking your ships. Never helps. Oh yeah, right. Ugh. Right, so I got lots of name suggestions for the ship, which I really, really appreciate. It's been an episode or two since you guys told them to me because I'm a couple episodes ahead, but I got several names. Among those names were War Chief, Black Rock, Peon, Pistachio, Rancid Chicken, and Eaglehead. I really like I really like Rancid Chicken. I think that I think this is a Rancid Chicken. So we're gonna change the name. Okay, this is now the Rancid Chicken, and we are gonna take a blueprint. Control Shift B. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fix this business. Yeah, so I mean, theoretically, I could put grinders on this thing instead of welders and use it to grind the thrusters down. Maybe I should do that. That was certainly far better than trying to do that by hand. Stock this up. Okay guys, so that's interesting, I couldn't walk through that. I was gonna put this connector out here for the waste ejection, but I'm not liking it because what I want to do really is put a gravity generator right behind it so I can help shove things out, like to make sure they get away from the ship. So I think this would be a little better as an inset connector because it'll be easier for me to put something right behind it because I can like feed the materials in from like the bottom or the top, and I think we're going to choose top. So this can be a conveyor. Yep, there we go. here. So we're going to put one of these here. Give it an extra like block, so I can put just an armor block here. I'll put some curves in. Now we can put a gravity generator right here, and that should allow us to throw things out. I am going to work on this system here. I'm going to work on getting all of the containers hooked up and everything. And when I'm done doing that, I'll come back and tell you how the system works. But basically, there's going to be some valves, and then the connector is just going to throw stuff out. So I'm going to set the other camera up, and I'm going to start working on this.
Working on the pooper. Cosmics working on ejections today. The Yukumachi's pooper is getting an upgrade. No way! We'll use gravity to shove the excrements away. No need to dirty our hands or expand for this cargo demand. Technology's magic will solve it so grand. We won't have to touch it. We won't use our hands. Cosmics working on ejections today. The Yukumachi's pooper is getting an upgrade. No way! Cosmic needs room for ingots that matter. Is the ship getting fatter? The system's clogged up with things of low grade. We'll clean it out so we can get valuable stuff made. Commander V and Cassidy brought ideas so fun.
Okay, so we need to modify this field. It is gigantic compared to our needs. So width is way down to like 2.5 meters. 2.5. Depth 2.5. Height 15. What does that give us? We could go turn that up to like 40. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Oh, that's backwards. Okay, so the way this is designed to work is that this is going to be on or off. So let's just turn it off. And it's throw out on, collect all on. So it's off. And this guy's off. Right. Okay. So when we don't want to throw anything out, we're going to have all of these off. So that'll keep materials from flowing into this part of the system when something in here overloads or something. You won't get any overflow in here. We are just going to, none of these need to really have anything in their lists. They just need to be on-off valves is really all they are. So when we want to move things that we want to throw away into these containers, we're going to turn those on. And then when we want to eject things, we're going to turn them off. And we're going to turn this on and turn that on. So I think I need 2 timer blocks for that. So I'm going to go take 2 of our timer blocks and use them for that. Turn those off so I don't die. Okay. Well, here's a timer, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to set that up. Yeah, so I got a couple of, oh, I can just get that. I got a couple of different user suggestions going on here. So John Cassidy has suggested that I have a trash ejection system. So here we are, John. Thanks for the, thank you for the suggestion. And Commander V, Uncle J, is super excited about this idea. So thanks for asking me to do that, bud. Oh yeah, I gotta name these, and then we're gonna get on with the show here. Okay. So now we're gonna put things in the trash that we want to get rid of. So we want to get rid of gravel. Yes, we do. Phew. That's some gravel to get rid of. Okay. Let's eject the trash. Why is that not... What? Oh, it's because the gravity generator is going the wrong way. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, okay. So this needs to be negative, just whatever it lets me do. All the way negative. There we go. Goodbye, stuff. Alright, there you go, Uncle Jay. John Cassidy.
The system's clogged up with things of low grade. We'll clean it out so we can get valuable stuff made. Commander V and Cassidy brought ideas so fine. We'll bring them here to the Yukumachi. All mine. Commander V and Cassidy brought ideas so fine. We'll bring them here to the Yukumachi. All mine.
Well, we've been making good time this episode, so I need to think about what I want to do next. I think I need to weld some of this ship up, actually. I think that's what I need to do. So I'm just going to finish... I got all kinds of welding to do. Oh my lord. I'm going to weld some of this stuff up. I'm going to, like, build some hull. Okay, guys. I feel like I need something about being in space. I feel like I need more lights. So we're going to go and try and find, make contact with an unidentified signal. And it isn't going to be that one. And it may not be the next one because we want to spend a little time with them. They're only there for 2 hours. So we're going to need to be able to jump to one that was 7,000 kilometers away or something. And right now we can only jump 1,200 kilometers with this setup, with these 4 drives. So I'm going to weld the other 6 in here that I have laid out right now. And then I'm going to print out. Hey, I gotta turn the lights up in here. They're just not. I just can't. They're just not. Oh my lord. It's just too blue. Just need it to be a little more so that I can like see stuff. I think that'd be great. Okay, wow. Yeah, that's, that's better. Okay, sorry, Mozo, but I needed to see a little better, so that's what that was about. Oh, man. Yeah, so I'm going to print off some designs that I've built in the past, and we're going to use those to explore some of those, or at least an unidentified signal. I'm probably going to print a fighter, and I'm probably going to print a drone. So I am going to get on that and set up another camera to show you some of it. Then we're gonna go to one of those unidentified signals. So I'm gonna get on this and come back.
Grzap. 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 Chunga wunga chunga wunga. Shaga shaga shum shum shum. These OrkishWeldings makes it go vroom vroom. These OrkishWeldings makes it go vroom vroom. Chukalaka chukalaka vroom vroom. Chukalaka chukalaka samyakuna pekalaka. Kakalaka. Boom boom boom. Vroom vroom vroom. Oklahoma. Word it's got a lot of need. Word it's got a feed. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Okay, so we welded up the remaining jump drives that I had laid out, and I put some more gyros in here. It's a little bit of protection, and we need the gyros. And I put some lights in, so awesome sauce. We do have an unidentified signal, but we still haven't printed things that we need to go after that signal. So we haven't printed our drone or our fighter. So I am going to do that now. Okay guys, I've got the projector ready for my drone, the sharp pointy stick. And I got a projector ready for a fighter, so we are going to... Oh yeah, and I moved these controls over here so it makes more sense so I can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to reverse this into the welder wall, and we are going to get printing. Okay, so I need to fuel this and have a place to park it and all the rest of that. And the general idea is that that kind of stuff is going to be happening up here on this deck. So I need to build a place to mount a couple of these. And I think I'm just going to build like a temporary thing. But it's going to be movable, so it needs to be hooked up to the conveyor system.
Inventory full.
So I'm going to work on that. And I'll come back. I mean, I'm basically just going to run a line down here. Okay, so I have made a temporary rack for holding these things, because this is the kind of thing you generally make a bunch of. And I'm going to go print 2 more, put them on here, but then in the future we're going to just take the whole rack over and print the whole rack. That's the plan at the moment. Eventually, we'll probably put some kind of printer system in here to print a bunch of these things, or some similar thing. This may not be the perfect. This may not be the perfect drone. I've tested it a little bit, but I haven't tested its automatic functions. So we may need to make a few modifications to it. Right at the moment, we're going to print 2 more of them.
Give that motherfucker what it need. Give that motherfucker what it need. Give that motherfucker what it need. Ukulaka, ukulaka. Give me that toy. Give me that toy. Give me that toy. Yes, yes. Give me that toy. Give that motherfucker what it need. Don't you gonna bake a looka, cook a looka, cook a looka. Boom, 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 boom. Give me that toy. Give me that toy. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. These Orkish welders makes it go boom, boom. Give me that toy. Give me that toy.
I know that we're getting close to running out of time for the episode, but I would like to at least go and take a look at an unidentified signal. So we have printed a couple of vehicles here to try and help us with that. We have 3 drones, 3 sharp pointy sticks, and we have a Ganthic striker. So these have not been tested very well, none of them. They've been tested a little bit, but not very well. We are going to do that. And in order to run these drones, which is the first thing we're going to test, I need a control seat. So we're going to put one here that's just for the drones. Okay, so I'm going to set up some controls for some of this. Okay, well, there is an unidentified signal over there. It's been there for, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. And we're going to go take a look at it. Get about halfway there. A jump drive, each one, the total distance is, we're going to do it. Right. So we gotta sit here and charge. So I'm going to do some greebling. Okay, 6 minutes of greebling later.
Energy critical.
Yeah. 35.76. We can go 35.23. So let's do it. We'll still have 50 to go. we're going to get a little closer so that we don't have so far to go in the event that we actually manage to, whatever, find some ProtoTech, perhaps. How is the reactor doing? Oh, it's at 300 megawatts. It is cranking it out. Wow. I need another reactor. Well, good thing we got plenty of uranium. So I would love to be like 20 kilometers out from this unidentified signal before we start messing around. So we're going to cruise for a little bit, and I want to come back in when when we've stopped. So we got that jump drive hull recharging. Wow. Obviously, we need a few more jump drives to get the Ukamachi around. Oh, man. So we're going to be expanding some things about this ship sometime soon. Alright, guys. We're going to check out this unidentified signal. So we're going to see how this works out. What is over here? But we're going to find out. What? Control. Why not? What is going on? Terminal. Terminal. Control. Control. I don't get to control it? The antenna on Ukamachi is not on. Okay. Control. Oh boy. Wow. Oh man. None of that is good. Wow, it's a warship, huh? Okay, well. That's not the best, is it? I wish I could target. Wow. Okay, it's got a railgun. Far away. Whoa. doing very good. This is definitely not something we're prepared to deal with. Oh man. Okay, took a hit. Could be worse. I don't know if I hit it or not. I don't think so. Not being able to, oh well, that took care of that. Okay. Here we go. Way better at this range. Ooh. Okay, well, that messed that thing up. Terminal. AI. Oh, the move through, it's just gone. Let's just blow it up. The warhead's gone. I can't blow it up. Okay.
Hit. Okay, careful. These are pretty cheap, so that's nice. They do pack a punch. Oh, taking a hit. Okay.
Okay. 8, huh? No, that didn't work. They didn't go and kamikaze themselves. Okay, well this has been pretty interesting. Let's see how this guy does. We got 30 minutes. So this is going to be difficult. Like, I don't think that we're going to disable this guy with this crafts today. And I think that we're going to need to get a little more sophisticated if we want to keep any of the salvage. But, you know, first, I mean, we just need to figure out how to defeat one of these things, you know, at all. So that's going to be the first challenge with this. The first challenge is just going to be to defeat one at all. Now, this thing is a much bigger profile than the vehicle we were just using. So we'll see how this works out. Probably poorly. There we go. Hello, my little friend. A big enemy? Big enemy. That went poorly. Okay, well. So, more programming is necessary for the pointy sticks. So there's that. We need more programming. Probably need a real combat vessel. I mean, the fighters and stuff are nice, but maybe there are different Factorum encounters that are not destroy a warship, and maybe we are better suited to go after those at the moment. Maybe that's where we're at. So I'm really glad that we didn't. I'm really glad we didn't take all of this over there and get it all blown to bits. I'm glad we didn't do that. So we got a lot of work cut out for us. We need to make some combat vessels, basically. That's basically what we need to do. We need to make better combat vessels, right? Better combat vessels. We need better combat vessels. We need better combat vessels. So that is what we're going to do next time, is work on a better combat vessel. And who knows, maybe I'll tear out some more of these Atmo thrusters and yada yada yada. I don't know. But that's all we got time for today. So thank you for joining me for another episode of ProtoTech Quest. I hope that you enjoyed the content, and I hope you can join me again for the next episode. Yep. I'm going to go nighty-night, and I'll catch up with you next week. I don't know why it does that, because this is well, it's not die. Oh, because this is off. Like there's no like what is it? That block? Yeah, what is it doing? Like, it's like that whole projection is part of this one now for some reason. That's how it acts. And what should be here is not that stupid thing. What should be here is a freaking thruster, right? Or what? What? Oh, the remote control is supposed to go. I don't know why I did that, but it's really irritating. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, why did it? That's some kind of a projector bug, I think. Yeah, what the heck is going on? Why is it doing that? Yeah, it's not. I don't know what it's doing that for. It doesn't make sense to me. So let's go to our projector and let's put the blueprint back on again. I don't know. It's just so irritating. Ew. Copy the clip. Okay, so that is just, I don't know what is going on, but it is not working.
Inventory full.
I don't
Inventory
understand it.
full.
There's no projector there with those blocks on it. It's just decided it needs to do this. I mean, those aren't, it's only showing weldable blocks, right? So why is it, not welding properly? Why is it doing all this other, yeah, what is that? Why did it do that? Why did you do that? Yeah, what the heck? Okay, now I can, okay, now I can do that. Okay. I don't know what that was about. That's a bug.